Hello everyone, this video is gonna be a quick update about the Osiris League Eye of Talent bets. It's not gonna be the league bets because we need to wait for that. The reason why is because we first want the bets to establish a little bit. We want the noobs to bet first so that we can decide well, which side are we gonna bet so that it doesn't fluctuate that much? Because if we all bet on Monday, of course, we have a big influence. But if it's Friday, there's already a lot of people who bet, and then it hasn't that big of an influence. What, well, amazes me is the amount of people that bet on Mimi. That's just stupid. Those people are dumb because GT is 10, 20 times better. Mimi is just power. Like they reach top 16 usually, and that's it. Like nothing else. So don't be stupid. Don't bet Mimi. That's completely dumb. Bet GT, and well, you could also bet GP77. They're way stronger as well than Mimi. So the finals is probably gonna be 77 versus GT. Uh, I can see that. You can even bet OWR or 75 DC instead of Mimi. I wouldn't do that. I would just bet GT, right? Maybe a small gamble on 77, but I just bet GT. That's generally the safest. They have 5 wins for a reason, right? Let's move over to 93's realm. Of course, 93 looks like they're gonna win it, right? But what's crazy here is the amount of bets that people placed on 1188. Like nothing. There's like 5,000 coins. You divide by 16. That's like for 300 coins were bet. So maybe like 150 people. Um, you would think 93 is safe here. No, they ain't safe. 1188 is here, and they have big whales. They have 500s, which is just crazy. All of them have 500s on all marches. They have a lot of legendary inscriptions. So gear wise, 1188 is ahead and probably stronger in mid fights. 93T, I mean, they have two wins. They win the Grand Prix and generally considered the strongest, but they have lower power players right now, which may be an issue because they gotta heal the hospital the whole time. Because they're only 2.8 with 45 members, so maybe that's a bit worrying. But I don't know. They're still 93T and still strong, of course. What's also crazy is that a lot of people bet on 16 OT here. Well, they forgot about 489. Like, dude, lost Osiris League 489 would have beaten GT if they didn't make a small error. But 489 is crazy strong. Like, dude, you cannot bet only 5%. Only 5% of the total in this realm was bet on 489. That's just stupid. Even more stupid, they neglect 748W as well. Like these two alliances, 489 and 748W, are in my opinion the strongest. And then of course 16OT. So it's going to be a three-way battle, perhaps even a four-way battle, because there's also beer in this realm, and they're pretty strong as well. From they're the Grand Prix team. They reached top 8, which is pretty interesting, and 748 did so too. But 16OT, 77%, that's crazy. I would not bet on 16OT. This realm is by far the least safe to bet. A lot of people could win here in Sobek, and as well as the 49 realm. Both are pretty unstable. But a lot of people think that this kingdom is gonna win in the realm of Sobek. Why? Well, because it has the highest power. So yeah. No, generally that's not the smartest. That usually they don't win, but hey, we don't know. I don't know anything about these news teams. I don't know them, but here you see IN 606. They've been training a lot, so maybe they can pull a surprise in their realm. I hope so. They won from 2377 in training recently, so that's interesting. So yeah, just bet 60GT to be relatively safe. Of course you can bet 93, but there is 1188 in that realm. And then the bottom two realms are pretty unstable. Like, anything can happen, to be honest. So 60GT stays the safe option. For Wednesday, we're gonna have the other bet video about irregular bets. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday even. It depends really how much people already bet because I want to have a decent amount of people bet already so that it doesn't fluctuate as much when we are gonna bet. Because like last season, we really started to see that once I released the video on males, that the bet shifted, like literally shifted. You could see it shift if you compare day to day. It's just insane. So yeah, we should wait and then bet, right? Anyways, thanks for watching. It will be a very fun season for Osiris League bets, and yeah, I'm gonna be here to stream it with you. Leave a like, leave a sub, join Discord, which is in the comments, and see you later. Bye.